Talk about saving and how important saving is.
Absolutely. So there's really saving and investing.
Yeah.
Saving is more emergency money. Emergency money, having money at the bank, a money market at the bank, cash at the bank, savings accounts, things like that. And so just a general rule of thumb is 3 to 6 months worth of whatever it takes you to live on a monthly basis. Not necessarily your gross income, but what does it take to live on a monthly basis? And just, by the way, just figuring that out, a lot of people have no idea how much they spend every month. So do a little study of your financial situation. So, okay, we spend $6,000 a month. Then you need about $18,000 in savings. Just a cash account at the bank, money market account, very liquid, where you can get your money. Because if you don't, the first emergency that comes up, you're going to be digging into your longer term investments. You're going to go out and be borrowing money, those sort of things. So the foundation is a good 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Now, for small business owners, that may need to be about a year because their income can be volatile. But for the general person, somewhere around 3 to 6 months. Above and beyond that, that's where you get into investing. And so, first of all, we look at the debt. Make sure your debt's in order. You don't want debts on anything that's a depreciating asset, ideally.
Okay.
If you can't pay cash for the car, try not to buy that car.
Yeah.
Now, again, people have car notes. 80% of the people listening to this probably have a car note.
Yeah.
But just make sure you got enough money to pay off that car if you had to.
Yeah.
And that's a good rule of thumb. If you don't have money to pay off that car if you had to, you probably can't afford that car.
Okay.
And so that's where people sink themselves, is in car notes.